content. The things that are held or included in something. A list
All right,
of
awesome.
the
We're in.
In that
chapters
case,
or
yeah, you want
sections
to?
given at the front of a book
I don't
or
know.
Feels
Yeah,
good to be
periodical.
back.
go from here, right? We don't need to like go back.
The
to
material
anything.
dealt with
We're
in
doing
a
it differently. We're
speech,
not doing like a full blown
literary work, etc.
like
as
Sit down
distinct
podcast.
yeah, we're just gonna be just chilling, hanging out,
from its
chatting,
form,
you know, doing
or
whatever,
style.
looking at
Just,
video.
welcome to the party.
Information
Yeah,
made
exactly.
available by
Believe
a
it or not, you know,
website or
sometimes friends
other
hang out. It's so
electronic
crazy.
medium.
Yeah. And if you might notice, I'm in a new spot.
Content.
I got
It
a
also
new
means
apartment all by my
Congrats.
lonesome. It's a beautiful time.
It's interesting
I got
to
this
think
beautiful
about.
heater over here.
I'm a content
I
creator.
don't know if it works correctly, honestly, but
I
so far so
create
good. I haven't died of carbon monoxide poisoning, so
a
we're doing
state of
good.
satisfaction.
On that front.
Hell yeah.
This is the Pine Men.
I had a funny anecdote to tell you, actually. So I would go for a walk. I'm walking, walk for a while, go all around. And I'm like, I'm pretty hungry. I'm like, I'm gonna go get a burrito, but from this burrito place, you know, their burritos are only $7.50, and I'm like, okay, cool. Like that, I don't want to. I'm not in like a place where I want to be spending like a large amount of money
Right.
on anything. So I'm like, a $7.50 to treat myself a little bit. I get a burrito, sit outside and eat it.
Hell yeah.
And I get there and I'm like, maybe I'll get a margarita as well.
Oh yeah.
So then I got a $7.50 expense turned into like $22.
Yeah.
Like money comes to you when you need it. You know, you'll like, if I need to work more, I can work more. You know,
Right.
blah blah blah. You know, I can make money. I can figure it out.
Worker productivity also going as hourly compensation stagnates, productivity increases, and unionization tanks. Tight.
Damn. Yeah. Talk about the price of a coffee. Golly.
Hey, you know, these kids are out there spending $5 for a coffee every day and then saying
Dude,
that
yeah,
they can't pay for college. You kidding me? So this is showing that it's like really starting to pop off in like February of this year.
But like that's a serious exponential increase if I've ever seen one.
Yeah, oh my God, are you kidding
math
me?
class.
Not-
That's a
Yeah, not to mention it's like it's not like we were like, oh, well, I guess you just said it's an exponential increase, but like it would be one thing if it was like, you know, it would be one thing if it wasn't exponential. That would be different, right? Wouldn't it?
if it wasn't, yeah.
Yeah. No, I'm just saying because it's like for a long time it's like there's seemingly no interest, or you know, I'm sure, you know, people didn't
That's the
know
thing,
that they
man.
wanted it yet.
Dude, we've said it before, and we'll say it again. People need to feel like they're allowed to do stuff.
Yeah, true. Actually, you know,
Starbucks workers were probably like, "Oh no, we're not allowed."
yeah.
But then one person was like, "I think we could be allowed."
Yeah, for sure. And it's
You know?
funny
And
because it's like,
shoots it.
yeah, it's funny because it's like with I don't know, actually it just reminds me of you know, like think about it. Like think about skateboarding throughout history. People think like, oh, you know, they think that they know where like the limits are and stuff like that. So people just like kind of do what they do, you know, because that's what we do. But then someone does something that was thought to be like, oh my God, wow, I didn't think that could actually be done. And then like right after that, everything gets better, you know, like.
Exactly. Yeah, you just need the one person that push the limits.
Yeah.
And then everyone's like, "Oh, shit!
Right. I think that's a thing.
I had no idea that you
with,
can
like-
flip in, flip out."
Yeah, exactly. And then you got Owen Wilson doing flip in, flip out shit, you know.
And then I saw too, like they increased hourly wage for non-union employees in certain Starbuckses.
What,
Or-
to try to like
yeah.
disincentivize like joining?
Mm-hmm.
That's so. Yeah, it's
Illegal.
It's expected. Yeah.
It's like an abusive relationship. Seriously, like
Yeah. No.
you can't.
100%.
No one's gonna love you like I love you.
Exactly. It's so true. What do you call it? Anyway, but yeah, pretty much I was just crouched down holding something for 30 seconds, and I was genuinely like, I feel like my bicep is about to tear and my legs are like giving out. Like my foot was like I was at like a really awkward angle, so you know, I was on like the ball of my foot or whatever, and my like, it started like quivering a little bit.
Oh
you
yeah.
know?
Yeah.
I was like,
Dude.
damn, I can't even like.
Yeah, no, I feel it. It's well, when I was moving and stuff, I was like decently large suitcase full of stuff, and at one point full of books.
Oh yeah, well that's.
And I like had carrying it down the stairs like this, and I'm like, oh, I'm not strong.
Yeah. Oh god. Yeah.
But then I became jacked after I moved.
Oh, there you go. That's always
Yeah, like all you have to do is a couple of if you just have to lift something heavy a few times, and then after that, then you're pretty strong pretty quickly.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's how it works. But damn, I need to do that. I haven't lifted anything heavy in like years, so that's what it is. Actually, now I'll probably be jacked tomorrow, so it's pretty good.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Well, first you'll wake up and you'll be like, "Am I having a heart attack?" Dude, I'm like half looking at Twitter, and it's just Twitter. What is Twitter? Why?
Yeah. Agreed.
RNC Research tweets. It's an interview with the New York City Mayor Adams. Do you think there should be any limitations on abortions? New York City Mayor Adams responds with, "No, I do not. None? Day of birth? Totally fine." New York City Mayor Adams, "No, I do not. Women should have the right to choose." Quote tweeted by none other than Lauren Boebert.
Yeah,
It's
well,
official. It's official. Liberals in power support killing a baby on the day of birth.
yeah. What do you
What
expect
are you
from that?
talking about?
Yeah.
What are you talking about? You're acting like you're literally acting like they're taking a baby.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I'm laughing, but
It's not like it's not
I'm laughing
like
at the
that.
insanity of that.
It's not
Of
like that. It's a
someone
medical
thinking it's happening
procedure.
that way.
It's a
Yeah.
medical procedure done by doctors in a hospital, and it's extremely rare that would even happen. But starting to put limitations on things is always going to be bad, like
Right.
that.
At the end of the day, life
And where
is
does it
not
stop?
this beautiful, bro. Like you're not in the Garden of Eden. You're not. You know what I mean? Like things happen, and life is happening, whether you like it or not. Like, whether you want to believe it or not. Like life happens for people. You know, just because your idea of life, Lauren Boebert, is for your fucking husband to whip out is to expose himself to underage people in a bowling alley.
Oh, he does that?
Yeah, come on. Oh, sorry. I didn't even expect this. He also is, he works in the natural gas industry while she was
he's a
serving on the
asshole.
House Natural Resources. That is so weird that, like, her husband
Dude,
works in natural gas and she was on the House Natural Resources Committee, which directly oversees regulation of that business. That's cool.
they talk a lot about how like the evils of corporate media, which that that I can get behind.
Yeah, sure.
I'm like, yeah, I'm on that boat.
Yeah, totally. And then Jason said, "I have a tattoo on my dick," and that's yeah. So that's what I'm reading.
When do we get to the point in politics where we start talking about how traumatized these people are?
Right.
You're telling me you have a healthy relationship with your parents?
Exactly. Like threatening or bad, you have to like invent these hypotheticals of like, the thing you hear all the time is like, what if your little daughter is going into a bathroom to pee, and then a transgender person goes in that bathroom and commits an assault against her? It's like, okay, well, you're making that up, like straight up. You're just like saying like, what if that happened? Okay, what if? How are we?
Chances are,
Dude,
chances
how
are good.
are we?
The person who would do that would. It's like it's the person. It's not the identity of the person.
Why
Even
are we
if it's
allowing?
a rare case that it would be a thing.
Right. Why
It's
are
the
we
person,
allowing?
It's the individual.
Right. Why
that is
are we
wrong.
allowing white men to drive vehicles in this country? Because the majority of car accidents are caused by white people. We should ban that. We should literally get white people out of the country. We need to literally tell people not to acknowledge the fact that white people exist because like they kill so many people. You know what I mean?
All the time.
What?
333.
Oh yeah. Oh wow. Let's wait. Well, in 13 seconds, you know what time it's about to be. 3, 2, 1. Oh yeah. Fuck yeah. Let's go. How would it affect the vibe if there was just a light track playing in the background?
We're having a time by ourselves, and if people want to come hang out, they're welcome to come hang out.
Exactly. When you see like a fast-moving object, like in a car, like a car driving or something like that, sometimes it looks like the wheel is not actually like spinning at the, it looks like it's like moving in slow motion. I was kind of curious if that was going to happen with the fan, but it didn't. Kind of disappointing. This is one thing though. It's like
It's a little
top of my curtains. Sorry, I'm just doing some crowd work right now. I don't know. Just be honest. Just be honest. I don't know. Like, why is it that people say like, "Oh, how you doing?" If you say anything other than like either "Good, how you doing?" or "Fine," or "It could be better, but you know how it is," or something like that. It's like, or like, "It is what it is," I'm hanging in there. It's like, bro, if you say that shit, you're probably dying inside. Did we talk about this? The fact that I can get up and pee without having to hold it and be like, "Oh my god, we're only 20 minutes in. I have to wait another 40 minutes before I'm like allowed to pee." Not that you tell me I can. I just mean like it would be. But
No, you know that I tell Matthew. If you get up right now, and you urinate, I'm gonna disown you as a friend.
Help!
I'm gonna smear your name.
Help me. Please help me, someone, please.
Matthew's he's actually back there in a small room. Blocked.
I pretend like we're not living in the same place, but yeah, he just actually keeps me in here and like he controls the lighting.
I dump water on him.
Yeah. Yeah. Just that, like kind of shivering a little bit, like.
Matthew, it's time to become my friend.
I wish we had that picture that we took that one time where I pretended like I was. Well, that's actually kind of weird, but I don't know. I was wearing Adidas, and I had like an Adidas tracksuit on. We had duct tape. It was like
we were in the basement of a Brooklyn apartment that had like a interesting little hallway to the outside that looked a little spooky. Taped up Matt.
Yeah, we were like, to be fair, we were like, this looks like the type of place someone would get taped up. And we were like, we got tape.
Matthew, do you want to get taped up?
We got tape, and it's like,
consent was given.
Yeah, consent was given. Yeah, exactly. And then I was taped up, and Eric took a photo, and it looked funny. Yeah, maybe
we did a small photo shoot. I think
we gotta find those. I don't even know where they would be, but and also we are about to hit 5 hours. All right, let's call it quits.
Well, it was a beautiful time hanging out with you, Matthew. I love you very much.
I love you.
Anybody who joins us or watches this, thank you.
Yeah.
And hopefully we stay on track now, stream more often, and have a good, very good time.
Hell yeah. I couldn't have said it better myself. So with that, we'll see you next time, baby. Peace out.
Thanks for coming. Content. The things that are held or included in something. A list of the chapters or sections given at the front of a book or periodical. The material dealt with in a speech, literary work, etc., as distinct from its form or style. Information made available by a website or other electronic medium. Content. The things that are held or included in something. It also means peaceful. It's interesting to think about. I'm a content creator. I create a state of satisfaction. This is the Pine Men